guest list. Just do your best, darling.
Welcome to Toyota Time with Timmy the Toolman. Today what we're going to do is we are going to treat the engine with SeaFoam. This product is good for cleaning up excessive carbon deposits in your cylinders on the top of your pistons, and it's reported that it can smooth out rough idles. And I've watched another video by Chris Fix, who puts together some really good videos, and he did a before and after where he removed the spark plugs, took a camera and put it down into the cylinders and showed how much carbon was on top of the pistons before the application of a SeaFoam product, and then he used the product and showed how much carbon was removed after the SeaFoam application, and it was a pretty good amount. And also on the Toyota forums, I've seen people report that, you know, their idle has become smoother, their truck runs smoother. So I figured a lot of people like it. I may as well give it a try on my third generation 4Runner. So going out to the truck here, what you have to do, this is the throttle body right here. This is the air tube. You could disconnect this clamp. I already got it loose. I loosened it with a 10mm socket. And you could also do, you can see it has a Phillips head. You can just use a Phillips screwdriver. You pull this back. You take this tube, this little piece right here, that kind of holds the red plastic tube in place, and you slide it in right here, and with the red tube facing the throttle body baffle, and then you get inside the truck, you start it up, you have somebody help you, ideally, run the idle 500 to 1,000 RPMs over normal idling. You dispense all the product of the can into the throttle, and then you turn off the engine when you've dispensed the whole can. It takes about 5 minutes, they say. And you let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you start it up again, and you go drive aggressively, like get on the freeway and really give it some gas to clean out any leftover carbon deposits. So it supposedly smokes really bad, white smoke, so you might get your neighbors or somebody calling the fire department on you, but hopefully that won't happen. I'm gonna disconnect the tube, and I'm going to get this red tube to the right length. You're supposed to set it up to where the red tube is 1/4 inch from the baffle inside here. The baffle sits right about in this area. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I've done is I've adjusted to where the red spray tube fits into this little plastic harness. And like the directions say, the tip of this red tube is supposed to end up, once you stick it inside here, that's supposed to be 1/4 inch from the baffle of the throttle body, and looking at it from this, it looks like that's about right. When it's hooked in and you put the air tube back in, it's supposed to be about 1/4 inch, and I think I'm right about there. Okay, so we have the plastic clip into the throttle body with the red tube facing the baffle of the throttle body. We put the air tube back on and cinched it up. And then you hook up your red tube to the can. We've noticed that this is not a very solid fit, so I think when Sean gets in the truck and holds the idle at the 500 to 1,000 above normal idling speed, I'm going to have to hold on to this while I apply it, because I think it might shoot out. So I'm going to probably just do it like this. And when you've emptied the whole can, then you shut off the rig, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then go drive it aggressively to clear out any leftover carbon deposits. Okay, my buddy Sean has got the throttle up to about 1,500, and I'm going to start dispensing the product. Go ahead, shut it off. Okay, I've dispensed the whole can. I can't detect anything left in there. Now we're going to let the car sit. The directions say from 5 to 15 minutes to let it sit and then go drive it aggressively. So I'm going to take this plastic tube out of here and reseal the air hose to the throttle body, and then we're going to go drive it on the freeway to get the rest of the carbon deposits out. Okay, it's been in between 10 and 15 minutes. I'm going to start it. Expect to see a bunch of white smoke.